Hi everyone, it's Deborah again, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a junk journal, or a small version of a junk journal, because if you've watched my video you would have seen that I've made this pocket out of the file folder, and then I thought, wouldn't it be lovely to have a little journal to fit inside? So it's not going to be a great thick chunky junk journal, but it is going to be a junk journal. And to that end, I've pulled out a lot of old book pages. So if I look at these are going to be too big. So I'm going to have to cut them down. In fact, most of this stuff I'm going to have to cut down. And this seems to be around about the same size. So I'm going to pull those few out. And to make sure that when I do this, I'm going to get a nice fold through the center. So these ones here they're 11.5 inch, just under 11 inches. So if I folded them in half basically, so if I folded them in half here, I would get pages either side of the book, and that should fit. So let's just test this theory out. Fold them. See if they're going to fit in my pocket. Now they're going to be a little bit too small, big for that pocket. I'll cut them down. I'm just going to trim some off the edges of them. Yeah, so I've made that 7 inches, and it's probably too big now. It's 5.5 inches, but I still think that's going to be okay. Let's see what it goes in here. Yeah, it's going to be fine going in, so I could even make the book wider. And these will go in the center as well, so some of the pages won't be as long as some of the others, so I'm going to separate them out and have them in different locations when I finish. That's perfect size for there, but it is a bit long, so I'll just chop it, and I've got my 7 inches. Pages. Now these little ones here, I'm just going to leave them because they'll fit in there. This one might be a bit too, that's a tiny bit too big, but I can put a bit off the end of that one. Yep, that's fine. And I've got another one of these. I could cut this off if I wanted to, but I actually have a punch that does that, so I like that effect. If you don't like having the raggedy bit on there, you can cut them off. The Edith Holden ones I'll have to turn to the side as well. And again, I'm just going to leave the torn edge on that. Now what I should have done before I folded those is check them out. That's fine, yep. Because you don't always have to fold them in half, I guess. You could fold them so that they're not in half. Now these are the Pitman shorthand little booklets, little pages from the booklet. It's the cutest little book. I only got it the other day and I just thought, oh, that's so darling. And what else have I got? I've got a lot here. I've got a heap here. I don't know if I'm going to be using it all. I didn't realise that I had so much, but we'll see how we go. These ones are too big. These are great for journaling on. I've got my envelopes, which I think that I will put in after I get the book together. And these beautiful blue pages. They're really, really pale, sort of blue-green colour, as are those. But they are going to be too long and too wide. So when I chop these, I want to make sure I don't chop the numbers off them. And that's going to go in there. Yep, okay. Because remembering that there's stuff to go in here as well, like ephemera and stuff that whoever uses this will put in. In keeping with the theme of a file folder, I have actually used a file folder to create the cover. So I will sort these pages into some sort of better order. So so that it's all mixed up. And this will be the cover of the journal, and then this will go into the little pocket like that. I've rounded the corners because I think that that looks quite nice, and I want to put something on the cover. I'm still wondering if I can get this on here in some shape. I probably could actually. I don't think I can do the back, but I certainly think I can make this work on the front. I'll get most of it in if I put it there. I've just got a piece of washi tape and I'm putting it along the spine to hold it all together. The only probably thing is that I actually made this pocket to stick down on something, and hence the back isn't great. So now I'm going to have to put something on the back of it, because I couldn't have that just with the back like it is. So I've got that on there now. I've got my book. Now I'm just going to pop it in, and there you go. I've got a lovely little pocket with a nice little journal in it. So this is Deborah. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.